All right, guys, we have got another Omega Race here. I'm starting to run out of these, so get them while they last. This is an Omega Race cocktail. This might be my last one. I can't remember. If I do have another one, it's only one more, and I won't be selling it. So this is probably the last Omega Race cocktail I'll be selling. It is complete. The cabinet is in excellent condition. No water damage. Yeah, just looks good all around. No major flaws at all. The control panels are both in excellent condition. I'll show you more when I open it up. It's easier to see them then. Coin door's in excellent condition. It's got a couple of working well, I don't know. I didn't test them actually. Coin mechs probably working. And it's got the cash box and the cash box cover. It doesn't have a lock on it, but that's a $2 thing, so big deal. Top glass is in, I would say, good condition. It's not mint and it's not great. It's got some peeling here in a couple places. But the overall impression the top glass gives is good. It's not all scratched up, which is nice. It's got all the cocktail clips. Sometimes you get these and they've got like two clips holding the glass on. It is untested, but almost certainly not working. I would just about bet my life it's not working. I can't really test it. I'll show you why here. I've got this unlatched so that we can open it up and show you. I love how these open. They're so easy to service. For one thing, it's got the original power supply, which are pretty much junk. And I see a fuse missing there on that power brick thing. Now, the first thing you should do is replace that power supply. I think it's like $35 for a brand new switcher with an adapter, or maybe $39, $29, somewhere between $29 and $39. So yeah, get rid of that power supply first thing. And then you can remove almost all of this power brick junk down in here, which adds about 50 pounds to the cabinet. Oh yeah, now let's look at these control panels. You can see how nice that is. Look at that. It's got all the flashing buttons. This one's in perfect shape too. So you're gonna end up with a nice piece when you're done restoring this. The little white plexis here are perfect. And it's nice and clean inside, the cabinet is. Now the boards do have the typical acid damage. I'm trying to see, where do you see that? Oh yeah, here you go. Like right there is where the battery was. And you can see it's acid damaged. Also this monitor, I don't really know what the deal is with this monitor. The frame is really rusty on this monitor. My guess is that maybe the monitor that was in here went bad and somebody swapped it with a monitor they had on their shelf that was rusty, because there's no way that all that rust happened in this cabinet, because nothing else in here shows any sign of moisture, humidity, or anything. So somebody probably swapped that monitor with one they had on their shelf, and I don't know, it's untested. Board looks pretty clean on it, and it's got the HD, I mean, it's complete. It's a complete monitor. Boards are complete. Oh, and I can't plug in this one edge connector. When I opened it up, this thing was unplugged, and I looked. It looks like somebody replaced the edge connector plug, but this is just too tight. I don't know. I don't want to risk breaking my hand or that connector trying to plug it in. So did I show that right in the camera? I was looking at it, but I might have the camera turned wrong. So anyway, you might need to get a new edge connector to plug into that board. I just couldn't press it on, and whenever I like push really hard on anything, I end up slipping, and then my hand goes into something, gets gouged, and then I've got a sore on my hand for 2 weeks, and I just didn't feel like doing it for this game because I know it's not going to work. So there you go. It's got the original tag there. OCT. Omega Race Cocktail. I bet that stands for. There's the little dip switch setting sheet. So anyway, this is a nice little project. Oh, and by the way, you don't even have to worry about the boards being all acid damaged. They've got a replacement Omega Race board out there now. It's not like a multi-game board. It's just Omega Race, I think. And it plugs into the original connectors, and so it's a plug and play replacement, and it's only is it 225? It's between 200 and 250 on Arcade Shop. So amazing. So you replace that power supply and that board set, and then all you got to deal with is that monitor. And those monitors actually aren't that hard to service. So, and there's plenty of people out there that work on them. So anyway, this is a nice little project. This also is in a cabinet that's almost identical to Ms. Pack and Galaga. I have even seen people take these and convert them to a Ms. Pack. Obviously, this is different because it's got a 13-inch vector monitor, but you can take all that hardware off and just put a flat panel under it and then get a Ms. Pack underlay. And the control panels are exactly the same, so you can swap the control panels. The coin door is the same. So that can be done, but this is just too rare and precious a game to even contemplate such a thing. It's a vector and a really fun game on top of that. So I don't know if I showed you everything. I think I did. So enjoy.